From extremely humble beginnings, he went on to become one of the greatest success stories of his generation. PadmaBhushan Dr.D.Ramanaidu, a legendary filmmaker from South India. He remains an inspiration for every young filmmaker in the country. One of the most prolific film producers with over 150 films to his credit. He gave Indian cinema some of its finest actors, technicians, and most memorable films. In recognition of his contribution to Telugu cinema, Dr.D.Ramanaidu was awarded the third highest civilian award, the PadmaBhushan, by the President of India, Shri Pranab Mukherjee, on the Republic Day, 26 January 2013. For his outstanding contribution to Indian cinema, he was conferred the Dada Saheb Phalke Award in 2009 at the 57th National Film Awards. He won the Guinness Book of World Records in 1999 and the Limca Book of Records in 1998 for producing the maximum number of films in over 13 different languages. He also received the Indira Gandhi Priyadarshini Award for his exceptional contribution to the Indian film industry. He also received the honorary doctorate from Sri Venkateshwara University, Tirupati. Dr. D. Ramanaidu served as a Member of Parliament in the 13th Lok Sabha from the Bapatla constituency in Andhra Pradesh. He served as a committee member for External Affairs and also in the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. He was responsible for evolving policies, strategies, and missions for several development projects. He was born on the 6th of June 1936 into an agricultural family in Karanchedu, a village in the Prakasham district of Andhra Pradesh. He graduated from the Presidency College, Chennai, and started a career in the rice mill and transport business. He then moved to Chennai in 1962 to expand his business into real estate. However, in 1963, he co-produced his first film, Anuragam. The film's critical success inspired him to produce the super hit Ramudu Bhimudu with the legendary N.T. Rama Rao. Some of his most notable works include Prem Nagar, Sri Krishna Tulabaram, Ahana Pellanta, Indrudu Chandrudu, Bobbili Raja, and many more. Many of his films received national and international awards as they reflected the changing social ethos. He always maintained a perfect blend of mainstream and parallel cinema. A pioneering force in the South Indian film industry, he understood the rapidly growing industry requirements and initiated shifting of the Telugu film industry to Hyderabad from Chennai with the help of the AP state government in 1983. He produced, processed, edited, printed, and distributed all his films on his own. And he continued to develop state-of-the-art film infrastructure at Ramanaidu Studios in Hyderabad and in Vizag. Until the early 70s, he confined himself to Telugu cinema. In 1961, he produced Prem Nagar, starring Akkineni Nageshwar Rao and Vanishri. The film went on to become a blockbuster, and its success prompted him to remake that film in Tamil with the iconic Shivaji Ganeshan as Vasanta Maligai, and in Hindi with the superstar Rajesh Khanna as Prem Nagar. His passion for cinema inspired him to foray into the Hindi, Kannada, Malayalam, Marathi, Bengali, Oriya, Gujarati, Bhojpuri, and the Punjabi film industries. His successful Hindi films include Dildar, Insaf Ki Awaaz, Tohfa, Anadi, and Hum Aapke Dil Mein Rehte Hain. Dr. D. Ramanaidu also played several cameo and important roles in films as well. He also essayed a full-length role in the Telugu film Hope. The film dealt with educational stress among teenage students. The film went on to win the award for Best Film on Social Issues in 2007. An ardent philanthropist, he set up the Ramanaidu Charitable Trust to support hospitals, shelters for the homeless and aged, schools, colleges, polytechnic institutes, sports centers, and cultural centers across Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. The trust also supports families of the brave men and women in the armed forces and police services. The Ramanaidu Film School was initiated in 2007 to create a professional educational and training system capable of meeting the rapidly growing demands of the Telugu film industry. In alliance with the Jawaharlal Nehru Fine Arts University, Ramanaidu Film School provides postgraduate courses in direction, screenwriting, cinematography, and acting. He firmly believed in his family as a constitution. Married to Srimati Rajeshwari, he had 3 children. Although his sons handled the company operations, Dr.D.Ramanaidu continued to produce films and keenly followed changing trends in the industry. His elder son Suresh Babu is a very successful producer who developed Suresh Productions into one of India's largest integrated production powerhouses. His younger son Venkatesh acted in many of his successful films like Bobbili Raja, Anadi, Preminchukundamra, Jayam Manadera, Kalusundamra, Malliswari, Tulasi, Namo Venkatesha, Drishyam, Gopala Gopala, and many more. Rana Daggubati, his grandson, is a national award-winning filmmaker and digital post-entrepreneur, as well as a successful star in Telugu, Tamil and Hindi films. Naga Chaitanya, his second grandson, is also an extremely popular star in Telugu films. With a career spanning more than half a century, Dr. D. Ramanaidu fashioned a unique and distinguished production style, and he was widely regarded as one of South Indian cinema's most significant and charismatic filmmakers. PadmaBhushan.